a federal order and how this pertains to Social Security, as today is the day and things will be changing in a big way, as well as Social Security will also be impacted. So I want to share with you exactly what is being discussed right here in this declaration and in this article, what the federal order is and how Social Security will be impacted, as again, today is the deciding day. Let's talk about what's going on here, because this is a very interesting time. Now, to put this into context, about a month ago or so, give or take a few days here, we got this order out of a federal judge where they implemented a temporary restraining order on Doge from accessing the sensitive Social Security database. Do you remember me talking about this? I had a dedicated live stream talking about it. I had a video talking about it, but this was about a month ago. Again, give or take a little bit. It was about around the middle of March or so is when this took place. Well, it was a temporary restraining order, again, keeping Doge, Department of Government Efficiency, essentially out of the Social Security database, which gave a lot of people a sigh of relief for a little while. Well, as I mentioned about a month ago, again, when we originally talked about this, when this hit the wire, it was going to be temporary. Well, guess what? Today is the day. It expires, okay? So what this essentially means is that they spent the last several weeks here, the last 3 or 4 weeks or so, give or take a little bit, allowing the courts to decide what's going to happen going forward. They even called on the acting commissioner of Social Security, Leland Dudek, to appear in front of them and to answer questions on this, but he actually didn't appear and do that. So interesting how this is playing out, right? So anyway, the big situation being now is that Doge may be granted that access because we knew that this was going to be very temporary. I mentioned this many times throughout the last month or so. I said this is going to be temporary. They will be back, and we know for a fact that Doge will be back into the Social Security database. Now remember, about a month ago, the original ruling, or essentially what the federal judge said, again about a month ago. Oh, by the way, if you want to look up this ruling on this, the name of the federal judge is Ellen Hollander. Again, Ellen Hollander, if you want to look it up. She is the one who had this ruling, again, about a month ago, calling on the courts to decide what happens with Social Security going forward, and again, Doge's access to the database. Now, here's what's interesting. Again, about a month ago, give or take a little bit, when this ruling originally came out, she stated and basically said that these individuals, the Doge team, whoever these people are, right? I think, some of the people that are out there are identified, but essentially whoever is within the Doge team would basically have to go through this training, right? So dedicated, very sophisticated training to identify, like what is Social Security, all the things within the Social Security database. What are they going to be doing within there? They would need to offer written explanation as to what are you doing in the database, what is your plan, what are you going to be changing, anything like that. So that was something as well. And then also going through the proper background screenings and whatever other vetting these people need to go through in order to make sure that they are, legit people that should maybe even be allowed to have this access in the first place. So basically just safeguarding not only Social Security, but the beneficiaries as well, and the program, making sure that, the individuals that are accessing this information are those individuals that are, trustworthy individuals that if they're going to have access, at least we know that maybe the information within the database is possibly protected somewhat. Well, anyway, here's where this comes up. And again, this is just a quick article talking about it. I was reading this as well as a few other articles that are out there, but just a couple days ago, they were calling on, again, this whole idea is, do we reinstate this federal order basically after today to, again, continue to prevent Doge from accessing the Social Security database, or do we just let it expire? What is the situation on this? Now, here's the thing. I want to point this out again really fast here. Whether they extend it or not, or whatever they decide to do here, again, here's the thing. It's only going to be temporary. Doge will be back within the Social Security database, and they're going to be doing this, okay? We already know this. No matter what happens here, it's always going to be temporary. So I know there's been a lot of people out there very worried about their benefit. I know there's a lot of people wondering, like, hey, are they going to cut our benefits? Are they going to kick us off the program? What are they going to do to Social Security as a whole? That's a really good point there because, again, when we got this originally ruling out, again, 3-4 weeks ago or so, give or take a little bit here, when we got that originally ruling out, they stated any further access to the Social Security database would need to then also be met with explanation as to what is their objective, what are they working on, what are they doing, and what are they doing within the database? Very important. Now remember as well, when they originally had this order come out, They were supposed to remove, as in uninstall or remove, completely remove, and destroy or delete any data that they have removed from the Social Security database, right? So any data that they had taken out of the database was supposed to be destroyed, as in so that they didn't have it anymore, right? But then also any information as in software or algorithms or whatever they would have installed into the Social Security database was also supposed to be uninstalled, in other words, removed from the database. Now, when they come back, whether it happens to be right now or in a few weeks again, whatever the situation is, whenever they do this, they're going to be, doing whatever they need to access this data and, implement their softwares or whatever they're doing there, and just to, achieve the objective that they're having, which is, what's again the objective here, right? to remove people that are maybe not supposed to be getting Social Security benefits, or making the program more efficient, whatever the situation is. Yeah, more clarity on that to come. But anyway, today's the day. So yeah, just want to point that out for you really quickly, and you can read up on it. This is just one article that I have pulled up at the moment. There's a lot of articles out there. Feel free to look it up. But anyway, it's just basically a federal ruling. Again, check it out. The federal judge's name is Ellen Hollander. Feel free to look her up if you'd like to. She's the one who originally stated this a few weeks ago. And basically just a temporary restraining order against Doge to keep them out of the Social Security database. So regardless, still going to be happening here. And just want to give you a quick little update on this. I will keep you posted on it and any other further details that we get on this, but certainly an interesting time right now. But anyway, this is where we're at right now. Now, if you want a little bit more clarity, if you want a little bit less frustration and confusion and just questions going on, you see that phone number there hanging out on your screen? If you are turning 65 or retiring at all this year in 2025, and again, it could be in December, it could be in September, it could be in July, it doesn't matter. Turning 65, retiring, moving across state lines or county lines, if you are enrolled in a Medicare gap plan, or a Medicare supplement or Medigap plan, if any of those apply to you, please call that phone number there on your screen. It'll connect you with a dedicated team of Medicare trusted advisors. They are going to work every single day to help those of you here in this community. By the way, well over 1,000 of you here in this community have already connected with them. Hundreds of you getting a lot of really good savings, getting better plans, saving a boatload of money. I've seen the comments. I've seen the messages coming in on live streams. I've seen the testimonials. It is incredible to see that the average person is saving $1,100. That's an awesome savings right there, right? For a simple 5, 10, maybe 15 or 20-minute phone call to save that kind of money. And again, that's just the average. Just because that's the average does not mean everybody's going to save that amount. I'm just saying that's the average, meaning half the people save more and half the people save less. But that's a lot of money to be saving right now. Anyway, again, if you're turning 65, retiring, anything like that, if you need help with your Medicare, again, Medicare supplements, Medigap plans, Medicare Advantage, if you choose to take that route, traditional Medicare, Medicare Part D, whatever it happens to be, initial enrollment into Medicare, they are absolute experts on this. They know what's going on here. And again, the trusted advisors, they're very professional, very knowledgeable about all this. And please give them a call, write the phone number down, take a picture, take a screenshot, whatever you got to do. They will go to work immediately, working diligently on your behalf. Again, finding all the plans that are out there, over 20,000 plans across the country, and they'll look through all of them to find the best plan at the best price with the best coverages for you and your personal needs. So you can see the doctors you want, the providers you want to see, the networks of the clinics you want to be within, the prescription needs, whatever it is that you need at all, they'll find all that for you, and it's an amazing thing. So anyway, totally free, by the way, 100% free for them to do all that for you. Please let somebody like this, who's knowledgeable and professional in this field, let them do all of the grunt work for you. Please don't try to hack this out yourself. It's totally free. Anyway, check that out. Again, phone number's there on your screen. Give them a call. They're waiting to talk to you right here, right now. You call them, you can talk to them, and they'll go to work immediately trying to help you with this. Anyway, hope that helps you. Otherwise, please, if you know anybody in this situation, in fact, think of a few people. I know you know a few people. 1, 2, 3 people, friends, family members, neighbors, acquaintances, siblings, co-workers, anybody like that is in this situation where any of that applies, please share that phone number with them. You'll be a huge hero to them. They'll be so grateful and appreciative to you for sharing that information. It'll save them a huge headache as well. It'll be awesome. Anyway, thank you so much. Otherwise, please feel free to share this video as well. Again, share button down below. Feel free to subscribe. If you're new here, if you've not done so yet, please consider subscribing. I truly appreciate it. Just want to do what I can to help you out navigate this time. Otherwise, please check out the other 5,000 plus videos here on the channel in the video library. The popular videos I've hand selected for you down below in the description or popping up on your screen here in just a minute. You'll see some videos there. Check those out. Otherwise, please have a nice day. And I really hope I can see you again soon in the next video or in the next live stream.